So, hello there, good people on YouTube. Gabi here again. Today with a short video here about my workshop. I've done a tour and I've shown people who asked how I'm building, what I'm building and where I'm building. But I've made some changes to that because a couple of things were dated and actually I didn't like some of the things. It's only minor changes, but it makes the feeling a bit better, even a bit better here in my workshop, which is, as you might know, not only a workshop but my pool table. So I put this on my pool table, and every once in a while I like to play pool, and then I like to reduce things and disassemble things quickly so that I can have around the pool if I have guests. I would like to do that. So let me show what I did, and maybe this is some inspiration for some of you to change their workspaces so that they're efficient and hopefully neat and clean. Okay, so let's see if I can make this thing work because I show you around. Change number one, as you can see, is that I made a new workbench for which I used a different material than the last time. Last time I had just about 2 centimeter thick plate, and that would sack in the middle because it was not plywood or anything, but really the cheapest of the cheap. I made these tool holes here for putting dowels in for clamping, and that's good enough for me. Put a new clean carpet on it that I really like, and in addition to that I cleaned out the room a bit of a couple of things. This is my shelf where I have the go-to things like pencils, sanding blocks and so forth, and this was always very messy, so I took a lot of material out here, but you need to pull it elsewhere. Another thing is that I have this collection here of these lustige Taschenbücher, as we call them. And the space is running out. They are there every month, and so in the future I will need more space for them. So what I was planning on doing actually this time, I wanted to remove these drawers and put them here on the other side, so that that would look clean and neat. But I realized I've got wall sockets or outlets for wall sockets on the back, and then the drawers wouldn't close. But I'll see what I do about that when the time comes. There's enough space for years of lustige Taschenbücher in the Disney collection. Here in the back I used to have my Go-Bar deck that I would always carry over here and put it on the workbench and then put it back and forth and back and forth, and I didn't want it. I want a permanent thing, and of course not in this room. So I moved this one to school where I will be offering guitar building courses next year, and they can be of use there, and I built another one that I'm going to show you. So all the material went down here. Prior to that I had CDs stored here, but I barely listen to them anymore because I've got all the music on my PC and on USB sticks and SD cards and so forth. So I thought I might turn this into storage space, and for that I built these mesh covers here, which is simply a wooden frame with some mesh material that you normally use for your garden, in order to keep the neighbors out of sight, or the other way around, depending on how your relationship with the neighbors is. So I put that there, and they simply click into place via magnets that I applied to the backside. So that gives, I think, a nice and clean and neat look. Another change that I've made, as I said, is I needed more storage, and I put the jigs for the guitars behind my door, so they're hidden very well as long as the door is open. But I'm planning on building maybe another mesh cover for that or something, so that it looks more like a piece of furniture than something on my wall. And last and least for today, I built myself a new Go-Bar deck, which you can see in the back here. Oh, maybe you can't see that. Well, I go down here. I had this space in the aisle, and actually I stored things there and I wanted to give that a cleaner look too. So I installed that kitchen counter here so that I simply can put the things I need to clamp in between the floor, which will be covered by a board, and this bar deck. And this is how I go about clamping in the future. So, back to the original room. And here we are again. Maybe give you a complete sight of the whole thing now, which I think looks nice and clean and neat. And that's the way I like to work. So maybe some of you get some inspiration from that and see how they can kind of save space or use the space they have a bit better. This is what I did. I'm quite happy with the result and I'm looking forward to working here. You can do too if you wish to do so, and in the meantime stay healthy, enjoy, and of course be a good person. Bye.